Hi there guys, this is Garth from Draw the Trigger, bringing you a guest deck profile from our resident troll, Mr. Merlin, with his dope Irregulars.
Hi.
Go ahead and explain your Crit Me You Slag deck.
Alright then, so started off, we got Starting Vanguard, Greedy Hand. Choose him over the Soul Charging one and the Grade 3 Searcher because he adds consistency to this deck. And also is very nice at getting the plus 6Ks on my Doreens later. Trigger lineup, standard 4 heals, 1 Cheshire Cat because he's a troll. 4 draw triggers, gotta be Hysteric Shirley, because have her skill which is, can put her into Soul Charge 1. Again, 1 card to get another 6,000 on your Doreens. Then for the rest of it we got 4 Blitzritter critical triggers and 4 Dark Knight critical triggers. 8 crits, 4 draws, works nicely. I've tried it with 6 crit, 6 draw, but I deck out too quickly. Grade 1s, got standard 3 perfect guards. Never really liked running any more than 3, because they either clog up my hand, and if I have 2 then I don't get them enough. Plus they get soul charged like hells. So we got 3 Alluring Succubus. When it's placed on Vanguard or Rearguard Circle, soul charge 1. And it's a nice little 7k booster. It's quite solid. 2 Courting Succubuses. Could be Yellow Bolts, probably should be Yellow Bolts, but fan service. And provides a lot of early on hit pressure with Blue Dust. People will end up blocking her and then not blocking some of my later attacks, which, can kill them. 3 Poet of Darkness Ammon. Stable 9k booster once you've got 6 Dark Breakers in Soul. And can also attack with it, so, it's cool. Better than Devil Child. And then we've got 3 Doreen the Thrusters. Every time a Dark Regular, if you have a Dark Regular's Vanguard, and every time a card is put into your soul, she gains 3,000. Doesn't matter from where, except for as long as it's in the main phase. So, yeah. She allows you to hit huge numbers. It's funny. One of the things you can do with her to get big numbers is Decadent Succubus. A lot of people don't like her, but I run her because there's no counterblasting at all involved, and it's fun to have a grade 2 rush where you're swinging in for 24,000 just by playing 3 cards whilst you got Doreen out. And she's one of the prime targets for Greedy Hand if I don't have to use it for something else. We've got 4 Blue Dusts. It's a stable 9k beta, and when it hits, doesn't matter what Vanguard or Rearguard, you Soul Charge 1. Provides early on hit pressure with Courting Succubus and various other things. And then we got 4 10k Vanillas. A lot of people prefer the Grade 2 Ammon over him, but yeah, no. The stable 10k is better than the possible 8k because I don't soul charge too much.
Yeah.
And then we got Grade 3s. Start off, we got 2 Dark Lord of Abysses. He's quite funny because with Doreen behind him, you can limit. His skills are you can limit break, soul charge, limit break 4, soul charge 2, counterblast 2, and he gains 1,000 for each Dark Regulars in soul. So with a Doreen the Thruster behind him, he's hitting for like 23 plus 1,000 for each in soul because he'll give the Doreens an extra 6k. And if you happen to want to go for an endgame thing, you can hit 78,000 like I once did.
78,000.
Yes.
Gosh darn.
It doesn't happen often, but it happens enough. And we got 2 No Life King Death Anchors. This is the Vanguard that I generally try to ride the most, because he's funny, he's a troll. Once you're on 5 damage, if you have 8 or more Dark Regulars in Soul, he gains 1,000 permanently, making you an 11k on the attack and defense. At the beginning of your main phase, you Soul Charge 1 and he gains 2,000, which means by himself he's hitting cross rides once you've hit 8 Soul. His other effect, which is the one that you mainly use, is you choose 5 face-up Dark Regulars from your damage zone and you put them into your soul. When he attacks, you can pay the cost, and he gains 10,000 and 1 critical. So he's hitting 23,000 by himself, and that will fuel the soul to hit the 8 soul for his 1,000. And with the Doreen behind him, he'll hit 32,000 all the time. And it does. And seeing as it's the same wording as the damage swappers, then you just have to put them in. You can put the top 5 during the end phase. You put the top 5 cards of your deck into your damage zone, and yeah, you can put them face up. Just funny. And finally, what Dark Irregulars player wouldn't be kind of playing the 4 Adel Rose.
Wait, what?
Yes, I don't run Amon, because Amon's annoying, and no. But yeah, I run 4 Adel Rose. Whilst I run her at 4, she is actually the one that I try to ride the least because of the 9k on 9k defense. It's a bit meh. But basically, her effect is you can counterblast 2, and if you have a Werewolf's Eager in Soul, you can gain 5,000 and 1 critical. And her other effect is you can put her into the hand from your hand into the deck to search for another Werewolf's Eager out from your deck to your hand. So yes, it's basically Gancelot, but better because 10Ks as opposed to 9Ks.
And more trolls.
And more trolls. So basically, the thing you can do with this deck is you can use Greedy Hand to put the Zieger in, because there's no soul charging until grade 3, which means No Life King will chances are always be live, and you will always be able to use No Life King, and you'll be able to use the Adel Rose to her maximum capability, which is if your opponent happens to have no cards in hand because they've been guarding everything early game from all the unhit soul charging pressure. Because if people are thinking, oh no, if I don't block this Courting Succubus Blue Dust column, they're going to soul charge too. So they end up using their entire hand to stop that, and then they get hit for 3 crit from Adel Rose. She ends games, and plus with No Life King, you'll end up like completely using all your deck, and you'll have like 3 cards left in the deck or something. And basically, you can just ride her over him and then attack for game. You've got 4 open counterblasts, and chances are at least one of those is going to be a Zieger. Because you've been putting like 15 cards from your deck into your soul. Alternatively, Dark Lord over No Life King can also hit insane numbers.
Oh yeah, because you'll have put all of those cards in the soul beforehand.
Yep. So
is that how you managed the 78 or whatever it was that one time?
Now that was just me completely overcharging with with Hysteric Shirleys, Alluring Succubuses. I had a really good Decadent Succubus grade 2 turn, and I just ended up doing a lot, because I had like 3 Hysteric Shirleys in hand, and that was 6.
Yeah, oh.
Counterblast twice to hit to like 50 odd thousand from just Dark Lord, and then Doreen was just going crazy. Yeah, the other uses for Adel Rose, especially with No Life King, you'll end up decking yourself out quite a lot. And there's quite a lot of times, it's one of those highly situational but happens enough that it's useful to consider, that the wording on this is you can search for up to 1 Werewolf's Eager. So rather than searching for a Werewolf's Eager, you can just put her into the deck. Look through your deck, you can figure out exactly what triggers are really quickly as opposed to looking through all your things. And that might just be the difference between being able to do a twin drive and not being able to. So if you're on 2 cards in your deck by the time you attack, you can't use. You might be able to win with No Life King that turn, but you can't because you've only got 2 cards left in your deck. Whereas Adel Rose can just put 3 cards back in. Also, another thing is Dark Irregulars suffer a lot from inconsistency due to soul charging everything. Adel Rose kind of takes away from that by getting all those 10k attackers out from your deck, and if you soul charge these, you don't care. Oh yeah. Good card. People need to run her more. And she's shiny and fun servicey.
In a slightly gory sort of way.
Alright. So yeah,
exactly.
That's my Dark Irregulars deck. I will get to. This is also to note, this is the deck I used to qualify for the team qualifier, so who knows, I might be able to go to regionals with it.
Yeah. So look out for it and be afeared.
Fear the Adel Rose.
Yes. Alright then.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video.